Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Q3 earnings for Pepsico. Pepsico actually beat their earnings top and bottom. The actual revenue is 21.97 billion, while the estimate is 20.81 billion. The EPS is actually $1.87, and what was expected by analysts, I think, is around 184 cents. They beat top and bottom. Nonetheless, that it might not be as wider as you expect, but the stock is already up around 2%, given the environment that we are. We're still in bear market. There's a likelihood of being in recession, or we're actually in recession, depending on your own perspective of it. But I'm sure every one of us know Pepsico. I mean, these are confectionaries. There's no, you would know when there's recession in a system. For Pepsico actually to be doing well, at least to beat their own Q3, it shows that people still having a drink, but it's not just people having a drink. This might just be as a result of the cooperation with other restaurant, eateries, and all that. So it's not just you dealing with Pepsico. These are alliances, businesses, relationship they form with different companies all over the world. Let's have a look at the details of the earnings, and let's have a look at their website. You might just think Pepsico is all about Pepsi Cola drinks and all that. That's what, in this part of the world, that's what you expect, or you know of. Pepsico may actually do more than that. So let's have a look at their website. Let's have a look at the details of the earnings. Let's have a look. Here is the website for Pepsico. As you can see, it is much more than bottle of Pepsi as you know it. They have different. They have arrays of product. Spreading joy billions of times a day. You can see different snacks and snacky stuffs that you can get from PepsiCo. So it's much more than a bottle of Pepsi as we know it in this part of the world. And I'm talking about those in Africa, Nigeria. Let's also have a look at some other information on the website. It's always good to come to on the website to check, what the company actually does, their investor relation. Let's have a look at investor relation. Under investor relation, you have investor PepsiCo 2021 annual report. Okay, this the annual report for 2021 is still here. PepsiCo Tropicana, Pepsico. Okay, these are just different stuff that you can find on the investor. It gives you more information, the SEC filing, the ESG topics, A to Z, corporate governance, annual share meeting, 54 2021, consumer analyst. This gives you, resources. They also have a link for resources, who we have. Let's have a look at who they are. About PepsiCo, let's have a look at about them. We are using our global sales and reach to spark joy and create more smiles. I think, yeah, smiles. You see, they do much more than a bottle of Pepsi drink. So as you can see, but then you can have it in your own time. You can. This is what we know more in part of Africa, Nigeria. But the people in the developed world, they have much more. They know that Pepsi does much more than including all the snacks. So let's have a look at the Q3 2022 earnings. Then we then move on to the technical charts. This is the Q2 Q3 2022. As you can see, PepsiCo report third quarter 2022 result, raises full year guidance. Reported GAAP third quarter and year to date 2022. Net revenue 8.8%, year to date 7.7%. Foreign exchange impact on net revenue 3%. Earnings per share EPS $1.95. Year to date, $6.04. EPS change is 22%. Year to date, 33%. Foreign exchange impact on EPS, that's supposed to be negative 3%. Organic core non-GAAP third quarter and year to date 2022 results. You have the organic revenue growth 6.0%. Year to date is 14.3%. Core EPS $1.97. Year to date $5.12. Core constant currency EPS change 14%. Year to date is 11%. Purchase New York October 12, 2022, Pepsico, NASDAQ. Pepsico is under NASDAQ. Today reported result for the third quarter. We are very pleased with our result for the third quarter as our global business momentum remains strong. Given our year-to-date performance, we now expect full year organic revenue to increase 12%, previously 10%, and core constant currency earning per share to increase 10%, previously 8%, said Chairman and CEO Raymond LaGuarta. LaGuarta continue. Our strong results demonstrate that the investment we have made towards becoming an even faster, even stronger, and even better company with Peps Plus at the center of everything we do are working. We are encouraged by the progress we are making on our strategic agenda and remain committed to investing in our people, brand, supply chain, and go to market system and winning marketplace. Let's have a look at, okay, here is the summary details, the numbers. You can have a look at this in your own time, dissect it. In the meantime, let's have a look at other summary here, like the guidance. Okay, here is the guidance outlook. This is very, important for investors. As an investor, you want to hear um, the guidance, the outlook guidance for the year or the following year. The company provides guidance on a non-GAAP basis as we cannot predict certain elements which are included in the reported GAAP result, including the impact of foreign exchange translation and commodity market to market net impact. You need to understand that dollar is the strongest in the world right now. I mean, it's getting stronger every other day, every other month that the Fed increase the interest rate. This is dollar is actually wreaking havoc in a lot of countries. It's not only in Nigeria that we have issue of dollar, even though our own is peculiar and our own doing, but all over the world. I mean, you can see even the UK. Dollar is almost higher than the pound sterling. I mean, uh, it affects businesses, especially those businesses outside the US that they have to convert their currency, the local currency, back to dollar. It's not easy. It is very difficult thing to do. I mean, so people lose money. Consistent with previous guidance for 2022, the company continues to expect a core annual effective tax rate of 20% and total cash return to shareholder of approximately 7.7 billion, comprised of dividend of $6.2 billion and share repurchases of 1.5 billion. In addition, the company now expects an approximate 2.5 percent point foreign exchange translation headwind, previously 2 percentage points, to impact reported net revenue and core EPS growth based on current market consensus rate. The assumption and the guidance above imply 2022 core EPS to approximately $6.73, previously $6.63, and approximately 7.5% increase, previously 6% compared to 2021 core EPS of $6.26. You can have a look at that again in your own time. Let's move on to the technical chart. On the technical chart for price action, we're looking at um, daily chart. Let's start with the weekly chart. I usually like to start with the weekly chart. There are more information, more fundamental information, especially on this market smith tools. Market capitalization is 241.18 billion. Shares in float is 1363.9 million. Shares outstanding is 1377.7 million. The EPS rating is 76. The P ratio is 26. 5-year P range is 18 to 28. Return on equity is 59%. Cash flow $13.24. And you can see the past EPS. PepsiCo has actually been a profitable business for some time, but you can understand this is not a new company. It's not a company that just came up a few years ago. PepsiCo has been there for years. So let's have a look here. The stock price as a close of 18th of October is 175.06 cents. The 52 weeks high, 52 weeks high is 181.07 cents, while 52 weeks low is 153.37 cents. It is currently trading minus 3.3 off 52 weeks high. Now let's have a look at the fund's ownership. The owners. Here we have a funds own 39%, banks 2%. Let's have a look at the checklist. Checklist, Peter Lynch, 3 out of 8. I'm surprised. Warren Buffett, 13 out of 16. More like it. I expected it to be at this level. Benjamin Grams, 9 out of 13. Let's have a look at the technical. On the technical side, we are currently trading above 10 weeks moving average and above 40 weeks moving average. So here is the 10 weeks and 40 weeks moving average. So we are above it. But as you can see, given the bear market that we have, PepsiCo hasn't really done bad at all. The stock price has actually been very stable. It has been a bullish move, as you can see, even though we have a lower low here. But I mean, it wasn't for long here. Also, we have another one here. Then we have a higher low there, and we have a lower low. Then we're here currently now. So, but we can also do this to say that, I mean, here has been trading within this channel. So PepsiCo has been bullish and it's still a bullish stock. Let's have a look at it on a daily chart. On the daily chart, it is far more the same. As you can see, it has not been really given the situation we have. We are still in bear market, and given the possibility of recession, by the end of the year, PepsiCo hasn't really done too bad, given where we are. Yeah. So as you can see, so the stock has more or less been, remain positively bullish. Where this is the bullish trend now. So and it just shows that we're trading above 15-day and 50-day moving average on a daily chart. So guys, we have rated PepsiCo as a buy. It doesn't mean you should do the same. It just means that you should do your own valuation to be sure that it fits for your own portfolio. Do not just buy stocks because you watch the video on a YouTube channel.
Guys, you have seen the technical chart and you have seen the price action for PepsiCo. It is up to you. You have seen the past EPS and the present one. PepsiCo is not doing bad. The stock price as it is now, we have rated it as buy. Given the environment that we have, we're still in recession. We're still in bear market. There's likelihood of being in full recession by end of the year. For the valuation, we ask you to do your own valuation, even though we have done ours and rated PepsiCo as buy. But that doesn't mean that you should jump on the stock and buy it. Have your own metric. Go on Google Focus. Go on investing.com. There are a lot of sites that will give you a way that you can do a valuation, or you can have a look at those top guys on the YouTube. Professor Damandaran has a template, and Adam Koo, then Sven, or everything money. You can have a look at their website or their information. They give you a lot of information about stocks that you should buy or not buy, or whether it is right for whether the stock price is right as at it is at the time you value it. Anyway, thank you for watching this channel. We continue to produce content that will support your investment journey. Please call again.